Absolutely. It is always time to eat when we're talking about seasoned and breaded chicken tenders. And these come from Corky's, that award-winning Memphis, Tennessee barbecue restaurant who knows how to make amazing tasting chicken and pork. And these are a runaway hit. They were a runaway hit before we made them a Today's Special Value. So Jimmy Stovall and the Corky's folks have been bringing us Today's Special Values for over 2 decades now.
That's right, that's right.
And this is something they've never, ever done before. Brought us a Today's Special Value on these amazing seasoned breaded chicken tenders, which, by the way, Jimmy Stovall, nice to see you.
Good to see you.
You guys are up for 6 Customer Choice Awards.
Thank you.
And one of them is Most Recommended Brand. One of them is Best Chicken. One of them is Best Appetizer. Well, come on in, because that's all these things right here.
Right.
That's it. That's
You're
that's the trifecta. This is it that you're going to put in your oven, and they're going to be ready in about 15 minutes. You're going to let us know, do you want 4 pounds that's going to feed 10 people? Do you want 8 pounds that's going to feed 20 people? In the sweet and smoky, which is going to be that beautiful honey and a little bit of molasses, or come on over here, you can get 4 pounds in the savory or 8 pounds in the savory, which is that's the seasoning that you actually would get in Corky's restaurant. Or there's also an 8-pound option that's the combo. So it would be 4 pounds of each. But while we're on the 4 pounds, I need to talk to you about value for 1 second. We sell every day, day in and day out, 4 pounds of these seasoned breaded chicken tenders for $96.75. Okay, do you see the price of the 8-pound option? For about $3 more, we're going to give you twice as much right now at this Today's Special Value price. This Today's Special Value price is here right now. This Today's Special Value price will not be here tomorrow. You're letting us know, do you want 4 or 8? Do you want the seasoning that's going to be sweet and smoky or the savory? And then your third decision is, when do you want it to come to you? Do you want it to come to you right now, which I would say yes. October 9th, yes, too. October 30th, how about that, too? You could actually stagger your shipments and order that way, or you can also do auto delivery, and auto delivery is every 90 days. And yes, you can switch your seasoning. So if you start with sweet and smoky, you can go to savory, or vice versa. Let me give you an update on what's going on immediately. Sweet and smoky is most popular across the board. That's in the 4-pound and in the 8-pound. 500 orders have been picked up already in Gourmet Holiday. We're 32 minutes in. This is an expiring price, and right now in this moment, you're going to get what everybody flocks to. So this is Jimmy Stovall. He started at Corky's. We'll maybe show you some factory footage later on in the presentation when he was 16 years old in the drive-through window. Hi, I'm Jimmy. Can I take your order?
That's right.
So now he brings us the good stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
he's always been bringing us the good stuff. Introduce us, though, to these chicken tenders, because the minute you introduce them here, we could not keep them in stock.
That's right. So a lot of people are familiar with our wings, our seasoned wings.
Yep.
And what we wanted to do is take that same thing with the great barbecue rub flavor and do it on chicken tenders, because everyone loves chicken tenders. And it's all meat. No bones, no waste, just incredible tenders. But let me tell you the difference in our tenders. First of all, in any great barbecue, it's all about the quality of the meat. We use all white meat chicken tenders. This is not pressed. It's not formed. That's where you see this sort of tearing away. That is excellent chicken right there. Then we batter and coat it, and in that batter is our seasoning. Whether you choose that savory or that sweet and smoky, those flavors are in there. You can't get something like this anywhere else. Our barbecue seasoned chicken tenders are fantastic.
And the ratio is nonsense good.
Look at that.
So the batter, the seasoning ratio to the actual tender, juicy, succulent white meat in there.
That's right.
These are not pressed together. You know when you have like a nugget.
You can see, look at
and
this.
you see, and you see that you're like, oh, that meat was 2 pieces of meat that you mashed together and glued together somehow.
You can't even see the little strings. Yeah.
Right. That's not what you're getting here.
Yeah, because again, it's not restaurant-like. We are a restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee. So you know the best chicken tenders come from a restaurant. And this is not like something you get at the grocery store, because we take that extra step, not only start with the best quality chicken tenders, but then we put that seasoning in the batter.
The seasoning's in the batter.
Every bite is absolutely phenomenal.
Okay, could you tell us the difference between the juiciness of the flavors? So one of them is going to be savory.
The savory, that's our newest one. That's one you're holding right there.
Yes.
This is the same seasoning that we use on our barbecue chicken in the restaurant. So every barbecue chicken that we serve across in our restaurants. We season it with this rub, this nice savory rub, then we smoke it, then we cook it. So we want to do this on the tenders for the very first time. And this is it has that smoky paprika.
Yes.
It's got a little salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic. It is perfect. It's not hot and spicy. It is just full of flavor. I happen to love the savory.
Okay, the savory is so delicious, and I like that you've got that paprika in it. That little, that little bit of a nice little taste there.
This is the sweet and smoky. This is so many people's favorite. We do these on the wings and ribs and all types of barbecue items. The sweet and smoky. This is the perfect balance. So you've got that smokiness of the paprika in there, and you have little crystals. You can kind of see the granules right there. Little crystals of that brown sugar. So it gives it just a hint of sweetness. It is so good, especially when you cook it and heat it up. It kind of caramelizes down. It gives you just a hint of that sweetness.
Okay, that sweetness. I want to use these for my chicken and waffles.
Speaking
I want to use those for my chicken and waffles. Oh my gosh, wait.
How about a
wait.
Q?
Tom Cassidy's over there, but wait, we're going to see him in 1 second, but let me share with you. Come on over here. We're going to swing on over here because I got to show you what you're going to get. And we're going to talk about how for under $60, you can feed 10 people if you picked up the 4 pounds. That is $59.99. 4 easy payments of that $15. 10 people you've fed with these 4 pounds because each one is getting 2 to 3 of these tenders, and they're absolutely huge. Like when you talk about getting a 4 to 6 ounce serving, that's kind of what you're getting when you grab that tender and you put them together and you're feeding your 10 people. So 4 pounds in sweet and smoky or savory, 8 pounds in sweet and smoky or savory. Half of the amount every day is $97 on our website. Right now today, because we do kooky math, we're $99.99 for 8 pounds. Not for the 4 pounds, for the 8 pounds. That is a crazy, crazy value. If you didn't even hear me when I said that, just look at the price and notice that our 8 pound is $20. You save $20 when you buy the 8 pound. Right now in this moment is when you want to pick it up. It's M93302 for a couple of reasons. Because it's football season. Because kids are back in school and you need to feed them, right?
Oh my gosh, yep.
Because you want to have something that's yummy, that is versatile, and we'll head it on over to Tom Cassidy. We're going to throw to Tom Cassidy because apparently I said chicken and waffles.
And my ears perked up.
It just happened.
And lo and
magically
behold,
appeared.
I said that without knowing that Tom Cassidy had tips. By the way, he works with Jimmy Stovall. He's a pit boss. He knows all about barbecue and things.
That's right.
So I'd love to hear your tip.
So what we like to call out is that these chicken tenders are incredibly versatile.
Yeah.
You can make multiple meals at one time with just the chicken tenders. I took 1 rack out of the air fryer.
Okay.
Boom, easy. I'm just going to take a couple of slices of these, not even 2 whole tenders, put them right there, and look, I'm just going to take them on this waffle. I'm going to drizzle them with this syrup, and you've got the best breakfast you've ever had, and it was that easy. Air fryer, boom.
And you use the sweet and smoky?
Sweet and smoky.
The sweet and smoky, absolutely you did. That is super easy. Another idea that you have over here is what we added.
This one is amazing,
Okay.
okay?
Yep.
I'm going to build this for you pretty quick.
Okay,
So
build.
this is a southern chicken parm.
I see tater tots
You
in
see
there.
tater tots, right?
Okay.
So
What is
I'm going to do
happening?
the same thing. I'm going to take about 3 of these chicken tenders, right? I'm going to cut them just to get them spread out just a little bit, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what I've got a nice base of tater tots, some peppers, some chicken tenders. Then I'm going to take what? Some melty cheese.
Oh, no, you're not.
Yes, I am, right over the top there. Oh, my gosh. But that's not all. That's not all, because what? It's chicken parm, right?
So now it's tater tots. There are chicken tenders in there. There's cheese in there.
Ground up pork rinds with
Oh, my
grated
heavens.
Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. Okay.
Right? And then, last but not least, hit it with just a touch of the barbecue sauce. And that's a southern chicken parm. And I did it that fast.
Okay. Isn't the question always what's for dinner or what's for lunch or what's for fill in the blank? What's for snack? What's for everything?
How easy is that?
Thank you so much, Tom. This is what's for dinner, for lunch, for fill in the blank, for snack, for whatever. And you make these because you're going to share with us how to prepare them in like 15 minutes.
That's right.
So give us the lowdown.
Yeah, so we want to make it easy for you. So we pack them in a resealable bag so you can just take out a few. So if it's just one or two of you at home, you can just take out 2 or 4, however many you want, and put them in your air fryer. They 350 for 12 to 15 minutes, and they are done. look at this. They stay tender and juicy.
Yum.
I mean, you can see how moist that chicken tender is. And then it gets crispy on the outside. Or if you want to do it in your oven, it's 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes. I usually leave mine in a couple minutes longer just to get a little bit crispy. But what I love about tenders is everyone in the family likes them. And Tom just showed you 2 things to do.
Right.
And my son is a picky eater. He only wants chicken tenders or a plain burger. And so
I like
when my wife's cooking,
Right.
it is, we have to cook a separate meal for him or do something different for him. So when you do tenders, you can heat up, let's say we heat up like 6 or 8 tenders, and then he can have his how he wants them,
Right.
just like this, or maybe a little bit of dipping sauce.
Yep.
And we can do a chicken tender salad, or we can do a wrap, or we can do it with mashed potatoes. We can use the same exact tenders and have our own meal that's totally different from his.
So we're going to show you some fancy over here
Oh my
because
gosh.
just for inspiration, right? You're going to do tenders and you're going to do some street corn and some coleslaw because right there, Jimmy, that's
a dinner right there.
That's my heart of a meal, right?
Absolutely.
Beans, deliciousness down front. Though, if you just take a wrap,
Tortilla. Oh
you
my
got
gosh.
tortilla on hand. You're making a wrap. You've done that in 15 minutes.
Yep.
Get your favorite sauce, some really great crispy red onion.
Yeah.
Just on a salad because you've decided that protein and veg is going to be where you live.
That's right.
Because we're
But
all
it's
there.
so great for a salad. Like even if you're taking it to work, take a couple of tenders to work, heat them up in the air fryer or the oven at work, and then you got a salad. I mean, we sell chicken tender salads at the restaurant.
Right. They're
And
not this.
They are not that.
No, because when you get the 4-pound, it's $6 a meal to feed 10 of your favorite people.
Yeah.
We're going to show you that restaurant that Jimmy's talking
Okay.
about because I love that you said it's not restaurant quality like a restaurant. It is the restaurant.
is.
The restaurant would serve these if they served them. But Jimmy doesn't make the tenders for the restaurant. He only makes them
for
for
QVC.
us.
That's it.
This is why you shop here right now.
Yeah.
And we're going to show you that world famous restaurant right
There's
now.
our restaurant. And Rachel, you and I have talked about this many times. It's a restaurant. It's a barbecue joint.
Yeah.
It is not fancy. It is everybody's worked there for a long time. We do everything the old-fashioned way. We don't take any shortcuts, and you can truly tell it in the food. And in the barbecue world in Memphis, you have to do it right day in and day out. You can't take shortcuts. And the same goes with these tenders. And what we like to do, because we are a restaurant, when we get to ship our food across the country to you, we want you to have that same great experience. We want you to have the flavors. We want you to have the ease. If you come in the restaurant, we wait on you bringing your food. Yeah. This is like us bringing it to your door, and you're just literally cooking it in the air fryer for 12 to 15 minutes.
So please call us. We're at 1-800-395-1601. I know that I'd love to talk to you. Jimmy and Tom,
absolutely.
we'd all love to talk to you. Let us know when you're going to cook these, who you're preparing them for, because we want to hear all about the fun. And frankly, we want to get invited to your party. So here's the story. Because when somebody says chicken tenders, it's a party. Like, it's party food. You're looking right now at the 4 pounds. Let me give you an update because over 1,000 of these have been spoken for. But here's the story. So far today, 16,000 have been ordered. If you want the sweet and smoky, got it. So right now we're on sweet and smoky, so you get 4 or 8 pounds. Come on over to the savory because we're getting limited in ship weeks. We actually, quiet as it's kept, needed to add a ship week
Yeah.
because, and thank you, Jimmy, because we were running out. So there's a now moment. There's a October 9th and October 30th. So in the savory, here's the story. We've got 4 pounds in the savory. And we're available there in that 4 pounds. Remember, under $60 and you're feeding 10 people. Then there's the 8 pound in the savory. 900 remaining in the immediate. 500
Wow.
October 9th. And 500 October 30th. And then that's it. But when we pause on the 8 pound for a moment, you can get both flavors in the 8 pound. So get both flavors. Get 4 pounds of the savory, 4 pounds of the sweet and the sweet and smoky, because you've got that combo option that you can get in the 8 pound. And again, from the 4 pound to the 8 pound, you're saving $20. But I just want you to know that if you went to QVC.com, we sell the 4 pound for $97 every day, all day, outside of today, which is our today's special value.
Yeah.
And today, for $99.99, for about $3 more, we're going to double the quantity that you get. Now, I remember, because Alberti and I have been doing food for a long time, when we were in the COVID years, we couldn't even get chicken.
That's right. That's
like
right.
Jimmy was
It
not,
was tough.
nobody was bringing chicken because it wasn't available. And
Right.
now, we have chicken tenders, and I honestly think we call them tenders because nuggets sounds too like a kid food.
I mean, nuggets are
But-
usually little like
Right.
this. They're cut. These are full-size tenders. You see this, and that's why I say 2 to 3 per meal.
Yeah.
Because with 10 meals, 2 to 3 per meal is plenty of food. It's not like you're getting one piece. And again, it's all about the flavor. It's so easy to do in your oven or your air fryer, but the flavor, the texture of that chicken, it's so moist, it's tender, it's juicy, but the flavor of that barbecue rub in the crust, you can't get it anywhere else.
It's delicious. I mean, it's not even kind of